Every signal tells a story. Every choice leaves a trace. This is Code 909. Every signal tells a story. Every choice leaves a trace. This is Code 909.
Hey, YouTube, what's going on out there in them YouTube streets? Alleys and sidewalks. little crevices, and all of that. Back at you with another one. Like I never left. Yeah. Man, I'm a little excited, man. I have, look, I have hundreds of stories, and I want to make something clear. Like, this channel is not going to be all about personal life, but I am going to share a lot of it because it's interesting to me. I'm the one who lived it, and so it may not be interesting to some of y'all, but some of y'all, it may be interesting too. And so I'm gonna just share some of that. I don't really want to go into politics much, but the way things are going on in the world, you're probably gonna get some political content from me. You know what I'm saying? Sports, weather, things that happen or I've done or since I've been in Colorado. You know what I mean? But I do want to start off with cleaning up couple of little communication errors that I from my initial video. I was talking about my sisters. So I have three sisters: Vonnie, Denisha, and Lene. If y'all know me, you probably know Vonnie and Lene. CALI, yeah, that I. My sister Denisha lives on the East Coast. They're all in undisclosed locations, so don't be, you know what I'm saying? Nah. None of y'all. None of y'all? None of y'all. I don't approve of none. They grown, man. Look, who am I? I can't, But I love y'all sisters, all of y'all. Even my sisters from another misters, all y'all too. You know what I'm saying? So I don't remember what I was talking about them, and I don't even know who's older. Lene's the youngest though. I don't know who's older out of Vonnie and Denisha. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna have to holler at y'all so I can correct that too. But those are my three sisters. All right. I think somewhere towards the end of that first video I put up, this is a beginning. I think towards the end of the video I was like, yeah, I was born in California and raised in whatever. No, I was actually born in South Carolina, and I moved to California about 2.5, 3 years old. I was raised in California, so I spent 35 years in California, and then I've been in Colorado for the last 10 years. So that corrects that one. Oh, and I remember how JJ Fad came up in my first video, but I got a whole real story about JJ Fad. Back in the day, it was in the we lived on Glenwood and Rialto, Lilac. I even lived over there off of Rialto. I don't know if that was Shamrocks. Look, I gotta go back, guys. Gotta forgive me. Anywho, I remember I was going to Dunn Elementary. This is right up or down, whatever way you facing or looking, from Eisenhower High School in Rialto. And one day, my boy Akono Height and Lewis Greer, and I don't remember. It had to be 4th or 5th grade. I want to say I went to Dunn in 5th grade. Anyway, Miss Rosso's class. Oh my goodness. So many stories, y'all. We all have them, right? And it's like, you know what? I'm gonna just get it recorded. I'm just going to share some of it with you. Again, not all of my content will be about my life. Probably a lot of it will, but You know, I'm very, I can adjust, you know, so I can talk about anything. Anyway, my boy Okono High, he came to me, and I think Lewis one day, and he was like, and I don't know if we got this information, we got the intel from his sister, I'm not sure, but he was like, man, I know where JJ Fad stay, man. After school, y'all want to go over there and see if we can find JJ Fad? I was like, wait, JJ Fad, Super Sonic, JJ Fad? Yeah, let's go. Fanned out. We was fanned out, right? We was fanned all the way out, right? You had to think, you know, youngsters, look, they're from our area or Southern California area or whatever, and you know where their house is, and I don't know if it was Dania's mom house or one of their grandma's house. I don't even remember whose house this was, but it was on Holly Street or somewhere near Holly Street. And it's funny. I'm gonna tell you in a minute. It's so funny because I'm gonna fact check this because we went over there, whatever, and that's the house. You looking? Who gonna knock on the door? Like, if we did knock on the door, somebody else, we'd be like, hey, is JJ Fad here? Hey, can we take a picture or whatever? Fanned out, but you know, come on, man, JJ Fad. What? Who? What? Who? When? Who? Why? Yeah. Anyways, we got over there. I don't think, if I remember correctly, none of us knocked on the door. Like we was too scared or whatever. But and I'm gonna fact check it. So anyway, I actually, as time went on, I actually got to meet Baby D, Dania. Yeah, that's my homegirl, straight like that. And you know what? I think Dania. We're friends on Facebook, so I'm gonna have to fact check this with her too, if she remembers if there was any house that it was associated with them on Holly Street in Rialto, way back. Anyways, yeah, much love, Dania. Shout out to Dania. Yeah, that I say. Know her brother Wood. Shout out to Wood. Nard. Shout out. What up, moms? What up? But no, that's a real story. I can't look. It doesn't. Yeah. Anyways, that's a real story. We really went looking for where JJ Fad live at. So funny now that I think about it. And I actually know her in real life right now. So, Dania, shout out. Wood, Nard, moms. Yeah, that's a real story. I think those only 3 things that I really kind of wanted to correct from my initial first video. So, that's that. Oh, I created an intro for my channel last night. And actually, man, if y'all could subscribe to the channel, like, comment, dislike, whatever, shoot me a question, whatever, I'll interact. Let me know if you guys like the intro. Again, I made it last night, so I don't know how long I'm gonna keep it. I may keep it just for a few videos, or it may just run for a long time. I think on this thing, like, people update their intros every so often, but I created it last night, and I think it came out pretty good. You know what I'm saying? God first. You know what I'm saying? I am not perfect. Okay, this channel is not going to be about if I'm perfect and all that. Look, again, if you human, then you understand what I'm saying. So this ain't about that, but I try to keep God first in my life, and I am so imperfect. So if you actually got this far, you had already seen the intro. Shoot me a comment. Tell me if it was good or not, or if you liked it or not, or if you have any ideas. And that'll be cool for me. Yeah, help me grow the channel, man. Subscribe, like, man. Woo woo. I do a little gaming, and so you may see a short with like a clip of my gaming on this channel. But most of my streaming, I'll probably do on my TikTok, which I've had for a long time. It is the same thing, eCode909. For those who have TikTok, look for me. That's where I put like most of my streaming. I probably only use TikTok for like game streaming every now and then, trying to be funny or something like that. But yeah, go check me out. Look, headsets and all that. I play Call of Duty. I have War Thunder, it's an airplane game, but I mostly play Call of Duty. Anywho, so I'm gonna mix this, with my life stuff. Maybe any ideas or questions you guys have for me. Again, I'm gonna try to stay away from politics. I was reading this saying the other day, and some people believe, or this is what they're taught. There are three types of people in this world: the people who motivate, the people who manipulate, and the third group is influenced by either one of those first two groups. So a manipulator or a motivator. I'm trying to be a motivator. I ain't with that manipulation. I'm almost 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? We don't motivate. No, I mean, we don't manipulate no more. We motivate. Why we age, we motivate. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. What else? Oh, where did E-Code 909 come from? So back in the day, G code was the gangster code, and people still use it right now. It's a specific code. Everybody don't follow it or whatever. Anyway, I never gang bang, and I've got none against people who gang bang. Most people who gang bang probably tell you like, man, don't do it or whatever. I know a lot of gang members just growing up in Southern California, and so a lot of them is my friends, my homeboys, still to this day. But anyway, I took the G code and I was like, E code, because I wanted my own code or whatever. So that's kind of where E code came from. Also called my junior, I gave him kind of a little nickname of E code, because like Young E or whatever. Obviously 909 is from that area, Southern California, at least the Inland Empire area. So E code 909. So that it's kind of like encompasses Eric, my life or whatever. Stay tuned, because I got stories. Stories on stories on stories. Stories on stories on stories. Anyway, that's where E code 909 came from. Actually, a lot of people don't even know that before it was 909, before San Bernardino got that, it was 714. Hence, on the east side, it was, 714 IE Mob. For all my Dinoans, most of the gangs in San Bernardino were on the west side. I remember in those 80s, there were a lot of feuds between LA gangs and San Bernardino gangs, because a lot of LA people were moving to San Bernardino. Obviously, there was a conflict there. A lot of people lost their lives. People from San Bernardino gangs and people from LA gangs. If you want to know the history, I got stories. Oh my goodness, craziness. Anyway, that's where E code 909 came from. What else do I want to share real quick? Oh, so even though I lived in other cities, Colton and Rialto and other cities before I moved to San Bernardino, we moved to San Bernardino in 1989. And I remember a story, I think my mom was telling me, like the week that her and my step-pops was going to look at the apartment, this is where we're going to move, right? Like a week before, the pizza man got unalived, actually unalived, for his pizza truck, delivery truck, and the pizza. This is like a week before we moved. This happened like a week before they went to go check it out. This is where we moving for real. It was just rough in them 80s. Y'all, man, people know the 80s was vicious. Ooh, wee. I got stories. Anyway, we moved to an area called Little Africa. This is on the east side of San Bernardino. It's called Little Africa. It was a moniker, right? I remember that even in them years, the police didn't even kind of want to roll through there. The west side had a lot of gangs. West side have more gangs than the east side. But I'll share some of that, what I know. I'll keep the innocent and the guilty not guilty, I guess. But I got stories. Anywho, we moved there. Oh, there was another situation. I don't remember exactly how it went. It was a pregnant lady. She was on that young crack cocaine, and I don't know if she pulled up in the car or she got out, got what she needed, and told the dude, "Hey, the money's in the car," or she was already in the car, and she tried to peel off. But it was Guthrie, was north and south, split Little Africa in half, and the top was obviously 20th, 19th, and then actually a lot of people don't know that Sunrise, before it was Sunrise, it was called Roca, Roca, and they tried to change the name to, like, I guess make it be better. I guess Sunrise does sound better than Roca. But yeah, before it was Sunrise, it was called Roca. And obviously 1817, San G's right there on Pacific. But yeah. Anyway, she tried to peel off or whatever, and whoever shot her. And she ran into the fence. If people who know, there was a fence on the southeast side of Guthrie and Roca then before it was Sunrise, and that fence was dented for years, years. Then it was like blood there, and it was just like they didn't even clean up the blood, nor did they fix the fence for years. It just was there, and then I guess the blood, kind of withered away, but blood was right there and everything. And this is like when we first moved there. Little Africa was not a joke, man. Little Africa wasn't a joke, man. Yeah. Yeah, I got stories. Went to Emerton Elementary in Little Africa too for 6th grade. I think I was in the combo class, 5th, 6th grade. Anyways, I did that, ran off with a couple of little stories already. This is just randomly coming to me because I have so many. Like, I have so much notes and stuff that I want to talk about. Again, it won't be all about me, but some of it I will, share with you all. Anyways, man, I'm going to take up so much of y'all time. For those who work Monday through Friday or ain't got no job, have a great rest of your Friday. Great weekend. Hey, help your boy out, man. Subscribe, comment, like, dislike, whatever, man. I'll interact with you. Just leave me a comment. Share it. And I'm going to actually build this, and I will be consistent. I'll be sharing some shorts, obviously, a couple here and there. And then I'll do like some long form content, like once or twice a week, probably at least twice a week, maybe even 3 times. We will see how it goes. I got to get a lot of, analytics in and all of that. But yeah, man, support your boy, man. All my Inland Empires, all the guys I know from Los Angeles, you know what I mean? It's all love, much love. Yeah, I've been here in Colorado for 10 years, so I know a couple of people, but definitely know more people in California. So, anyways, man, y'all stay tuned, man. I got some stuff to talk about, man. It'll be fun, exciting, and brand new. And if you know me, show me some love, all right? Everybody have a great rest of your day. Try to keep God first, okay? We are all imperfect. I am not perfect, okay? But try to keep God first. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll holler back at y'all at the next one, all right? Peace.